Hello there everyone and welcome back. I think it's time to finally finish off our final chosen. Since the other two have been a bit of a joke, it has been pretty straightforward and really damn simple. Although I won't lie, that warlock was a bit of a pain in the ass to try and take down when he has abilities that make him completely immune to my attacks, and of course, with him blinking around makes it really difficult for me to pin him down, but we don't have to worry about that this time against the hunter, which is our final chosen, and I think we're going to go about doing this. We're going to finish it off. It should be pretty straightforward. I have my roster already set up. Oh, put the Skulljack to good use. Because of Codex, we have access to that now, and I don't think I'm going to commit to... Well, it's actually not a terrible idea, all things considering, because J-Pod has Conceal, so I could use that on a Codex. Am I willing to deal with the complications of an avatar in such close quarters, mind you? Who am I kidding? Who am I seriously kidding? I have a goddamn, what is it? I have a Frost Bomb available to me in Sevlana. I have my own size soldier to kind of pin it in place if I'm not in position to deal with it right away. So, in theory I should be alright, but this is what my roster is going to be. We're going to be fielding once more a single specialist, so that's always risky. In fact, let me just be mindful. Do we have Lancers to deal with? We have a Lancer, so that's going to be top priority due to the bugs and knockout issues I've been having before with my damn specialists. Mainly Yawn. And we do have a Codex here, so this is worth fielding, I guess. It's just a question if I'm comfortable dealing with an avatar at the same time. I should, in theory, because again I have Frost Bombs, which I'm not going to use very much against the Hunter, I feel like. It's mostly to deal with Prime units. And I also have the Serpent Armor to help tremendously there, which Shimon should be pretty good for. So, Stimpy is in yet again. He's getting really damn close to his final promotion. I want to keep bringing him in on every mission possible, just so he can unlock his full potential and so we can have him ready for the final two missions. That is the hope, and Batman's back in here, sadly unbonded, so that's always a shame. I was hoping to have Yawn at this point, but since I'm not going to have him bonded with anyone for the final mission it's looking like, let alone a gold level bond, I don't think Batman's going to be in for the final two missions because I kind of need all the power I can get. But with that all said, I don't really have the most optimized groups. Well, I have two bonds available to me, so I still have the power potential, and I'm currently getting, what is it, Mist and Demon trained up in the training facility to level up their bond to level 2 as well, so that's what they're in for. I was contemplating bringing them in for this mission, but I second guessed it, even though they would actually be pretty good for hacking the Codex and gain some value out of it, if there's any value to be had. But I'll make do with just having the dang Codex. I'm fine with not having the hack potential. In fact, I'm seriously considering forfeiting maybe the Rage suit. Although, who would have the Rage suit with that said if I'm really going to consider that? Interestingly enough, I may give it to Werewolf. That actually wouldn't be a terrible idea. A good way to reposition in case the Psi abilities are not useful. Your rocket launcher would be great for destroying cover. So, let's just get our Skulljack, and then that just leaves what am I going to put on J-Pod, which was the Overdrive Serum, which I built another one. Mainly because I have supply to burn, and I feel like this has a lot of possibilities if J-Pod's nowhere close enough to Werewolf to kind of be protected by the Solus. So that's the thought process there. Now, I have to make sure Anchor is close enough to actually get a Skulljack in. That's something to be mindful of. And I think I'm okay forfeiting, was it, the gas grenade here. Smoke grenade probably be more useful against, well actually, the 30% aim penalty will be really damn effective when Shimon can't get the poison. So, I think we're as good as we're going to be. A couple little tweaks here and there, but I think I can't ask for a better squad. It's just a question, do I have the ability points to throw on for something else? Untouchable is always promising for Shimon. Ever Vigilant, so automatic overwatch when you move, so that's not really all that exciting, mind you. Phantom's always a possibility, but I think we're good. The only one who really could use it is probably Batman, but I want to hang on to some of his ability points also for, of course, Stimpy. Stimpy would benefit nicely with this. And I also already have lightning reflexes in Sevlana, so I don't need to worry about that, and I don't see much practical use in all these other abilities just yet, aside from maybe Waylay, if I don't get opportunistic shots as is. So let's get this started. I'm really comfortable, really confident in doing this. Finally dealing with our final chosen, but of course that always spelled disaster for me, so let's try and play this by the books here. Because we're also trying to kill us an avatar, if the situation warrants it. Which then just begs the question, do I seriously just go and clear out the entire first floor in that case? Because if I get a codex right away with the two-man pod that we've been encountering at the very beginning of this mission, then that kind of would be the best case situation for me in all honesty. I could use an easy avatar kill, especially with a frost bomb. Especially since it seems like it's almost always been guaranteed skulljack, even though it technically tells me 70%. At least that's what my record's been so far. I could be wrong though, I could just be getting lucky with all my skulljack efforts so far. But, oh, the door's already open here. That's not promising at all. And this looks like another dead end, if I had to guess. I'm just surprised that the door's open, if I were to be honest. That I was not expecting. But let's see if we spy anything here. Ideally a codex. No, there's no reason to go in here. I don't care about a priest and I don't care about a trooper. Alright, we're just gonna backtrack then, because I'm assuming that's the dead end after all. So everyone get in position. They may walk into us, so there's always the risk of activating a pod still. But at least they'll be the only pod I'd be engaging, so that's not a concern just yet. Because I don't think they actually take shots at me until they, break concealment with someone. So Stimpy, get on moving. You have the plasma blaster, which is going to be amazing for you too, so I cannot say no to your firepower potential now. Although, you don't shred armor, that's something to really keep in mind. You not shredding armor is a big deal. So Overwatch is ready. We'll get that all set up, just in case they do walk our way, walk in our vision, for whatever reason. Because, was it Shimon? Yeah, Shimon didn't have yellow moved anyway, so it's not like you could get a sniper rifle shot. Alright. All I need to do is see what's on the other side. I'm pretty certain, since the layout's always been the same, I should be fine until I get to the other end of this hallway, in all seriousness. But we'll let J-Pod sprint forward and spot for us. Ooh. Good thing I didn't poke up with anyone else. Now the question becomes, do I open up now? Because I like the idea of Shimon taking a long watch and activating them. Although, that codex is likely going to trigger... It's likely going to trigger a clone. Is that what I seriously want? If I activate on them, how do I activate? Because, yeah, as soon as I walk out, I'm vulnerable. This is not going to be as promising as I like. Because I'm expecting clones. Even though I have to remember I have tactical analysis too. And the only one that moved is J-Pod. But I want to maximize my turn with that said. And we'll have you anchor in position. Let's see, you won't be able to skulljack anyway. That probably would have potentially been an amazing way to start. Outside the fact that you would have been vulnerable to everything. Now, the codex is going to get shot, isn't it? Oh. No Overwatch yet, I'm shocked. Well, that's about to change, isn't it? So that was the codex, wasn't it? That is unfortunate. We have possibly a clone to deal with. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Are we actually going to kill this codex right away? Well, so much for my plans of killing an avatar, but that's kind of fine. That wasn't the main reason we were here anyway. Wow, Overwatch and Hunter's Protocol. Damn, Stimpy. Batman had to conveniently miss, though. And J-Pod's already revealed. That stinks. That's kind of inconvenient, but I think I'm okay regardless. Again, I'm familiar with this layout. Oh. Alright, that was confusing. That drawn out a lot more than I thought it would be, but this is an amazing start. A little unfortunate we had to be robbed of our codex, but I think we're good. Now, I could overdrive. What our hit chance look like? 177. So yeah, Stimpy could just murder both of them really easily. Really damn likely anyway. And basically the armor's already shredded, so they're easy enough kills. It's just this elite lancer we need to take very, very seriously. So I love a 77 to immediately kill you. Thank you. That was all Stimpy that did that too. 2 shots on the Overwatch, for crying out loud. Now, another shot there, and I also gotta keep in mind of his ammo count, which he's burning through incredibly fast because of that. And I could smash. It doesn't... Ooh, 11 damage isn't something to scoff at. So I'll hang on to that for now. J-Pod, I think you just murdered the hell out of this Lancer. Although, is there any way I can get a little bit of shredding? Anchor has shredding potential, just not the best chance to hit. With that said. Which I'm okay with. And actually, let me just skull mine this. Since I kind of brought the Skulljack for this purpose, although it wasn't intended to be on a Lancer, mind you. Ooh, we got him. So there's our instant kill. I don't need information on an alien facility. Let's grab some intel, if we get lucky. Nope, not meant to be, damn it. Your tech score was not high enough. Get a better gremlin, is what the game's telling me. Ooh, interestingly, the armor kind of resisted that. That I was not expecting. I almost want to just reload with Stimpy with his 3rd action, because we still got plenty of actions. Let's not kid ourselves. This thing's pretty much dead. I could even change shot, which wouldn't go amiss, but I don't want to burn all my cooldowns, because I don't want to burn 5 turns waiting for him to come back up before engaging the next pod after all. Let's try and keep this clean and keep this going at a nice consistent pace. And besides, again, I have plenty of our actions still available. Like J-Pod, Shimon, and Batman here. Or did Batman already... Nope. Batman didn't shoot yet, I think. No, he didn't. It just looks weird because I just realized now he actually wasn't in cover. So just shoot, kill it. Get your experience. And I was kind of hoping for a hair trigger, to be honest, but oh well. And I gotta keep in mind I do not have concealment. But the door is closed, so that's I'm kind of fine with.
Good to go.
So that's a good sign. Everyone move on up. You didn't really need to do much to Shimon and Werewolf, which is perfectly fine. Just means you don't burn your essential cooldowns and abilities for the next pod. Oh, something just opened up. And I get a feeling... I get the feeling... Yeah, it was that door that opened. So I may have to engage the second pod, which I normally been avoiding. But I can always overwatch. I can always get an overwatch trap ready. Gotta make sure everyone's in position though. With that said, it's kind of tricky to do that. And I don't want to push up too much because they could conveniently be right there with their move. So as many people overwatch as possible, I guess.
Absolutely.
Just in case, we'll take it slow and steady, I suppose, after all. I was kind of hoping not to, but since we know they're right there, better safe than sorry. Let's not put ourselves in a really awkward predicament, even with tactical analysis. That feels like it's an amazing ability, though. Just giving them all a single action point aside for maybe gatekeepers and sectopods. Oh, I didn't even realize this was left wide open. So I want to get up close to this transport before I do anything like poking around the corner. So let's see, nothing was spotted. Need to be very careful though, because there could be one hexa left or right, and I have no way to know.
Should I double check that for you?
Okay, Stimpy, did you trigger anything? Doesn't look like it yet.
I am ever vigilant.
And it would probably be way too risky just to go through this way, because they could easily walk behind me if they're pathing if that indicates that they're going to be patrolling in that area. Actually, I'm going to have to move Anchor first before I move with Sevlana. Too much movement. Let's see, what was I trying to say? There we go. It was going to be a yellow move to basically get up to an ideal position. Alright, so what happens? Let's see. I'm seeing health points on this container, so Does that tell me to right there and I could activate him? I think that's sometimes what happens there. Because it normally doesn't show the health bars unless they're relevant.
Start going on and on now about how I will defeat you for the glory of the elders. But let's be real. I just like to kill things.
Well, at least he's honest, huh? That's one thing he got going for him.
I guess that'll be okay.
So I gotta be very careful. Am I really gonna commit to not going into that room? And potentially have the pod sneak up behind me? Well, if I can get through and then close the door behind me, then it shouldn't be a concern. So, I think we're okay. Just gotta make sure everyone's in position. Because we are gonna likely be fighting a weird firefight here. Having to fight our way through that door. Because I suspect the third pod might be around the corner.
I feel light on my feet.
And Stimpy's not really a good spot, I realize, for dealing with the flanking squad. And I just want a yellow move up there, in all honesty.
Already there.
As much as I would love more Overwatch shots,
Heading out.
especially shredding Overwatch shots at that,
Overwatch.
I think we're good. And then we find out there was a second codex in the pod, and I preemptively used my skulljack.
I stand ready.
Maybe I was a bit rash now that I think of it. If there was a second codex around.
Let's not forget the sweet deal they cut us. I take you out, and
Alright.
this world is
So there's the pod I was expecting, so we're gonna have to deal with these guys quickly. Or at least have them contained. Ooh, Stimpy, please shred that armor. Sadly, it was only on a single one. Which, tactical analysis, so I'm hoping he can't throw a grenade because he would be too far away. Stimpy's one turn away from, ooh, I would love a plasma blaster. Again, it doesn't shred armor. But, I want to keep in mind, is there a way I can hit them not without hitting anchor? And Stimpy could still move, but again, this does not shred armor, so we need to be careful, because who can shred anchor and Sevillana? Never mind any, like, the rocket launcher I have on Werewolf right now. So destroying cover is like the best thing I could do. Just make sure it doesn't hit anchor is the plan. Now let's see, what am I hitting? I want to make sure I hit the officer too. It's kind of tricky from this angle actually. Come on. I hope it's not the... Oh, is it actually possible to hit both of them? Either way, I would have to destroy the cover, so... What am I more afraid of? Probably the officer. And Shield Bearer is just going to shield, so he's not a concern. Oh, and I'm going to hit myself anyway. Unless I want to move. That's also an idea. So if I don't commit to the Plasma Blaster, what's going to happen? He's going to shield. The Purifier is probably going to throw an Incendiary Grenade in. The Officer is the one that will do damage to me. So the Officer needs to die. Ooh, I could just Bombard. With that said, it's technically the same thing, isn't it? It's just doing a bad job representation. Or representing whether I destroy the terrain or not. Even though I know it technically does. Alright. We'll ignore the Heavy Mech because its armor is going to heavily mitigate the Plasma Blaster anyway. Unfortunately, that doesn't shred armor either, but it destroys the cover. Which is good enough for me, and this warrants a chain shot. Ooh, please hit. Please, please hit. This would be a massacre on that mech. There. One more for good measure. Especially if you're holo-targeting giving you a guaranteed hit now. Now J-Pod, you got tons of things you can do, including a rapid fire. I gotta make Well, we know the pod was over here, and I never saw him go into this room, so I'm pretty certain I'm clear to be aggressive. I think so, anyway. Because we saw a two-man pod over there, we noticed. I'm hoping this door was what opened up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just paranoid, which is always a possibility, huh? Either way, I want to kill the officer. I just don't want to get up to that door now, with that said.
Heading out.
So we'll see what our hit chance is like. Because, yeah, you get a lot of hit there. I love the critical hit chance on here. You just, 61% chance with a rapid fire. Am I okay with that? Well, I have to shred your armor first, still. That's a concern. I think that's Anchor's job, and I have a protocol. Who would need a protocol? Well, again, the officer would be the one shooting, so it probably would shoot at J-Pod. If not Stimpy. Well, it's definitely going to shoot at Stimpy, I think, because now J-Pod has the A protocol, but let's maximize our turn. Shred the armor on this officer, and they only have one action. So I could be so lucky and they spend all their time trying to move to new cover. Since I kind of blew it all up, didn't I? Now, Shimon. Let's get you poisoning stuff and soften them up. Unfortunately, the Purifier's immune. But let's just damage everything. Get ourselves set up for a lot of damage, especially when you're doing 7 damage right away. So you could kill the mech. I want to poison officer. Again, he's the one most likely to shoot in case I don't get the kill on him for whatever reason. Now face off for good measure. Not quite a kill. I'm fine with that. Another hit on the officer. One more on the Purifier. And a critical hit. Since he's still technically covered, a bastard. So, Batman. Let's see, I think a Stalk needs to kill that. So, that's kind of what Werewolf does. But can Werewolf stasis? Can't stasis the Purifier. Unless I want a Rage Strike. Which isn't a terrible idea since it is a free action. Who else can go? J-Pod. Which can basically shoot at anyone he wishes. Even melee. With that said. He could even melee the officer. Is that what I want? I save him for last probably. So Batman, you take your 2 shots and try and kill him off. We'll start with the officer because of 0 in bonus in case you miss.
I must improve.
Because I'm pretty certain mech's gonna die just to J-Pod. There, he's down. No hair trigger, sadly. But this mech is dead. Although I probably could have chanced my shot against the Purifier. Since anyone could have really shot that, right? Well, Werewolf's... Yeah, actually it was Werewolf the last one to go. And I kind of want to put stasis on our friend. I just want to find a good spot for you, which unfortunately means half cover Werewolf. So hopefully I'm not putting you in danger going this way. At least you'll see the Purifier. Okay. We did not trigger any unwanted friends yet, and I don't want an incendiary grenade hitting me. Since I don't think the Guardian's gonna do a whole lot. I'm hoping it just shields itself. But since it's technically the only one in play, it might not, with that said. Ooh, and I forgot about Implacable. I keep forgetting about your abilities. But to be fair, this campaign's kind of dragged on so long that I'm forgetting all the abilities that I have on each individual soldier. But I think we're golden on this pod now. Just gotta shred the living hell out of that armor. Sadly, how do I best get at that shield bearer though? Stimpy's not quite gonna get a flank. I could cause it to panic. Because I don't think I care about... Yeah, I don't care about mind control, but that's a bonus if I mind control it, I guess. So, have your fun there, Werewolf. Oh, that was decisive. I will happily take that. That gives me 2 turns to murder you. Now, let's just take our shots on the Purifier and finish him off quickly. And let's see, who has the stock? Yeah, it was Werewolf who has the stock, I believe. Anchor had full proof. So, let's see. 100% chance to kill with a sniper rifle. Yes, please. Just finish him off. And then we'll take whatever shots we can at the shield bearer with Stimpy. Stimpy's gonna have to move. Oh yeah, never mind. It's not considered an enemy, that's why. And I may want to move forward anyway. Just mindful of activating our pod, though, with that said. I might regret this. Nope, we're safe. Good angle bonus, better range. And there goes a good portion of his armor. Now, Sevlana.
Sure thing.
I seriously should have shot with you first, because again, hollow targeting is this thing. But give me a good hit regardless. Nice. The tracer rounds are paying off amazingly, since that's what I equipped her with, additional 10% chance to hit. And it's working out well. Now, Batman, can't you finish off this shield bearer? You could. Let's kill our new best friend, shall we? Who sadly doesn't have his shield ability anymore because he spent it already.
I need ammunition.
Ooh, hair trigger. Perfect. So just reload then, Batman.
Weapon.
That works out perfectly. And J-Pod, we'll worry about your concealment later.
Will do.
Because we still have one more pod till the teleporter room. The ascension pad, I forget what it's called.
Oh, but I get it. You will do what is needed. You will never give up the fight, for you are XCOM.
Hell yeah.
You are going to die.
Well, I don't think that's actually true. Have you seen my last two missions dealing with your brothers? I think we know what the frick's gonna be already, even before I set foot on this mission. But let's get everyone up. I hate the idea of being out in the open, mind you, but it's good positioning for breaching through the wall. Oh, and the door's closed. Maybe I didn't need to worry so much. Oh well, we'll sprint on up regardless. Shimon's got amazing mobility, with that said. And for all I know, that may not even be the Ascension Room anymore.
I often wonder, Commander.
It looks like it anyway. I'm pretty confident it looks like it.
The truth of what's
So Stimpy, you get in position. Sevlana. Nope, I clicked you in the wrong spot because Stimpy conveniently got in the wrong place at the wrong time. Thankfully it's not a big deal, good god. That could have sucked if I activated a pod while I was out in the open.
Location confirmed.
But tactical analysis is actually going to be amazing.
Solid copy.
It seems a little bit tenuous still because I hate the idea of leaving Advent these soldiers with double health free to roam on their own, especially if they're like sectopods, mind you. But it's been pretty damn effective at limiting their options. And I wonder how that's going to play out for the final mission when I have to deal with like 30 of them.
like these. I regret losing my humanity.
So, open the door, what do we see?
You are experiencing now.
Oh, Codex Prime.
So exhilarating.
I would have loved to have a Skulljack available for you.
Switch places. Almost.
Oh well. We got a little bit of company here to deal with. So J-Pod has Rapid Fire. He also has Icarus Jump. Do I think Icarus Jump might be warranted. Hard to say. And I'm curious if Overdrive Serum actually would protect him from the Spectre's Shadow Bind. And I don't have a flashbang, do I? With that said, because that's kind of really damn important, isn't it? And I can at least freeze two of them, so that helps part of my problem. And I did give you you don't have Salvo, do you? Oh, you're not even ranked high enough to get Salvo, I don't think, so... I think we're okay as is. Just crowd control the hell out of some of these guys. Sadly, it's not on the Prime, but the Prime already cloned. So a good rapid fire should kill that thing, technically. I just gotta deal with our Codex. Or Spectre on the right here. So is this a good opportunity? Well, I gotta keep in mind, again, they're Prime, so... If I were to do any damage to them, that will set them off. And... I do have Stasis, though. I just don't see him. Well, that's fun. And of course, I can only Rage Strike at those two, because they're the only two I see. This is a good opportunity for a Rage Strike. This is kind of a bit of a scary pod, with that said. Maybe not as much as I'm making it sound, because the one Spectre's going to Shadow Bind, these Codexes are going to Psionic Bomb me. So I could be overthinking it. But let's start managing this some. I'm confident I can kill the one Spectre on the right, though. And yeah, I see the Ascension pod, so Stasis you.
Got it. Let's go.
Actually... It sounds silly, but let's stasis this one Spectre then. At least that way I only have to deal with 2 26 health codexes. That probably will clone a bunch if I'm not careful though. And I could just dominate one of them, which is unlikely, but it's an option still. And I could freeze this one too for good measure, but I think that's J-Pod's job. Well, actually, Icarus Jump. I might as well just murder this thing right the hell now. At least that's the attention. Now, Rapid Fire or Deadeye. Well, Deadeye has the worst chance to hit. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's see. And if I remember correctly, the one time I tried a Rapid Fire on this codex, it still died to the Rapid Fire before clone, so I should be alright. Because this is a 100% chance to hit, and it's pretty much a guaranteed kill. Even if both of them don't crit. There.
Hostile terminated.
You're implacable, J-Pod, so I don't know where the hell I'll put you. Because this thing's just going to teleport after all. Do I? Oh, 5%. Well, never mind what I was about to say. Just pretend I was not even considering mind controlling that damn thing. So, Whiplash could only 6 damage, so it doesn't do much there. And it's not really warranted unless somehow, ooh, I can get a Deadeye shot. Not quite a kill. I should just Frostbite, seriously. It is out in the open, it's a 100% chance to hit. But I would hate to start burning my one-time use abilities before getting to the second phase. But this still warrants it, I think. Even a damn good chance to just do a ton of damage to this thing. How much? 24. Not bad. Impressive indeed. If only he did a little bit more to kill it, though. If only he did a little bit more. Somehow I still feel disappointed. As weird as it may sound. Either way. Now we got to manage our 3 Spectres, and I think an overdrive is warranted because it'll be back up in time for the actual Hunter fight. Now, can I actually shoot them with all 3 shots? I certainly can. Just still technically in cover though, to keep in mind. So they're not going to get critically hit the best. Actually, I should just strike one of them. That'll fix that problem I have. Because now I can get a flank. At least on the one I just ran by. And I was kind of hoping to destroy some cover, because I do have Wrecking Ball after all. I was kind of hoping to kill the cover I was standing next to. It probably doesn't quite work like that, if I had to guess. So what's left to shoot? Anchor still has both his abilities. It will deal with the Spectre on the left or on the right next turn. These two are pretty much dead. Not quite yet, since I am splitting my fire a lot. But they're pretty much all but dead at this point. Now we'll see what we can do for next turn with that said, because J-Pod can single-handedly do like 30 damage with a Deadeye. So I may have him shoot the one that's frozen to maximize his chance to hit then.
So, what do you really think will happen if you win today? Planning to hop over to the Elder's ancient crypt, strike down the very gods, save humanity, and reclaim the world? Not on my watch.
It sounds like a good plan if you ask me. I'll go for it. We'll eliminate you first. And this should straight just kill this Spectre. Oh, close. I was 32. Maybe I had too much hopes with Deadeye. Maybe a little bit. But it was a damn good hit nonetheless. So, what's my best way to kill it? Anything with stock, really. Soulfire could also do it. So, and Stimpy. Let's see. Oh, we gotta keep in mind we still have one frozen Spectre to deal with too. So, let's not get too zealous just yet. So, 100% chance. 62, so I might just shoot once, hope for a hair trigger, and then slash our other Spectre. It is tempting just to slash it, and it is vulnerable to Whiplash, right? No, it's actual mechs, never mind. And I also have Tactical Analysis, or no, what is it? Combat Presence, but I don't think J-Pod's in a good spot for that. I do have Inspire, though, with that said. Is that the best use? Well, actually, Werewolf could potentially kill both these specters. It really sucks because I have to really guess my positioning very well, and Stimpy already shot, so there's always a risk of Stimpy getting hit too, isn't there? So this is probably not going to work to my liking. Just how tricky it's going to be to aim. Oh my god! Oh my god, I got it perfect. Somehow. Although I may have rushed that a bit, I may have hit Shimon. Let's see what happens. Well, there goes two of those specters in a hurry. And they're mechanical, so they can't be poisoned. But I do have lightning hands back up still to maximize my damage.
Sure thing.
I'm just going to be risking a lot of damage here. But let's do the damage regardless. Because I've already committed, so let's go all out. I could also grapple, but that's kind of unnecessary. This thing's probably just going to shadow bind, I think. Damn, 2 critical hits, nice. Anchor needs to reload, that's a free reload, yes?
Back online.
Yes, it is. Batman can slash, is that a good idea? It lights it on fire, which I think it's immune to anyway. It's either that or try for a shot and hope for a hair trigger with lower chance to hit. Probably not worth it. Probably. And no fire. Oh, Stimpy hadn't even moved yet, so I was rushing a bit, and he did have his plasma blaster. Which probably is not as big of a deal as they sound, because I don't want to waste it just to destroy the cover of one unit. Let's see. Sevlana, you have bonds too, which J-Pod isn't really going to do what he needs to, with that said. So this thing might live, but it could also possibly die. And I keep forgetting about your damn holo targeting too, with that said. And you don't have the ammo for a chain shot, otherwise I would seriously consider it. Ooh, but you still got the hit. Now, ooh, I could kill it actually, I take that back. 12 damage. Yeah, I would have to hit with both of them though, but it's very likely, especially with a damn flank shot at point blank range. So Anchor, see it done. Nice, nice. Alright, so I was worried for nothing then. Although I may have gotten a little lucky. Burnt a couple of my one-time use abilities, mind you, and my frost bomb, but we're good. Yes, we are. Oh, I'm an idiot. Siflana did have free reload. I forgot, the damn thing has a third upgrade, which goes to what I was saying there. Campaign's been going on so long I'm starting to forget all the abilities, skills, and upgrades I have on everything. And there may be another turn-based game I may be playing that may be eating up some of my time too, but let's not delve on that just yet, shall we? I still fully intend to complete this campaign, even though, in my opinion, it seems like we already won. It certainly feels like it with how smoothly these battles have been going. But that final mission can always be a pain in the ass. It can always change things around if I don't take it super seriously, so we're going to try and keep it thorough. With that said, so everyone, almost everyone's in. So end turn. End the turn. Get everyone in and we'll go to the next phase. This one's arguably been a little bit faster than my last attempt with the Warlock. It's just actually finding the Warlock that took an eternity. So, is that everyone? Yes, it looks like it, so let's end the tyranny of the Chosen, shall we? We just have a 2-man pod to deal with, and I have Conceal available, which I will fully do to get the jump on whatever we're about to encounter. Although, damn, could I have Skulljack the Codex Prime? Would that technically have counted, I wonder, for summoning Avatar? I'm not sure yet. Ugh. The last thing we need to see is an Advent's helmet in our face. But I guess Batman's taking point. Which is kind of interesting because he didn't even do any animation in that cinematic. So, J-Pod, without a doubt, conceal yourself. Keep hitting. Find us that final pod, will you?
Heading to that location.
Which shouldn't be too difficult to find, because it's not like it's going to be that far away, right? It tells me since I don't see them, it probably tells me they're up here. That's where they've been before. Another codex. XCOM's just teasing me now, isn't it? This would arguably be the worst place to fight the Avatar because it's going to bounce over into the other half of the map where I don't want to trigger the Hunter. Unless I hit with a Frost Bomb. But I'm more than ready to deal with a dang, what is it, Avatar anyway, no matter when I fight it. Just gotta be mindful I don't see it anymore, so I'm hoping I'm safe to move forward. Okay, I take that back. I take that back. We still have this codex to deal with, and his clone's gonna be a bit of a pain. With that said, Shimon's already technically in cover. It's probably not a good idea. And if anything, that thing's just gonna Sonic Bomb, and of course the Guardian's just gonna shield. So I don't think there's any risk of things going wrong or taking injury. It's just a question of what to prioritize. Because if this thing can get towards us, then J-Pod just immediately flanks and just Deadeye or rapid fires it to death. So I don't think there's any real concern.
As you wish.
I just gotta make sure it gets over here. So that way we don't trigger the Hunter preemptively. Okay, armor's already gone. That was nice, simple. Batman, sadly you're only in half cover. Hell, I just want to use Justice on you. 70% chance is amazing. Ooh, you got loot too, so why not try it? Yoink! Welcome to the party. Oh, it reveals J-Pod, but that's not a concern anymore. Since I'm not going to need for the rest of this fight anyway. Or the rest of this mission. Just where I'm moving is a bad... There's not a lot of good spots to move. Okay, Stimpy can... You can use Stimpy for cover then. Do I... Ooh, you could just potentially kill him right away. Especially with 75% chance to crit. Please kill him. Perfect. Shim is quite the amazing gunslinger at this point. It'll be such a shame to lose the Shadow Keeper and replace it with the Dark Claw. But I'm still happy nonetheless. Now, it's just a question... I don't think I need Overwatch. It's going to Psionic Bomb. I have autoloaders on people. Batman has an autoloader, I think. Stimpy does not have an autoloader. Shimon uses a pistol for crying out loud. And also still has an autoloader. Sevlana has an autoloader. And also the plasma rifle, so let's just bait out the Psionic Bomb, I guess. And then worry about killing it when it gets closer. I do want to avoid Werewolf taking a solid hit, though, because it is going to impact her psionic training, with that said. Now, we'll just end the turn. I'm not going to Overwatch. I'm going to try and kill this with just J-Pod. Apparently, Tactical Analysis kicked in. It doesn't matter, apparently. Oh, J-Pod was affected too, so... Not a big deal yet. I am going to... Well, once I see the sarcophagus, that's when it's going to trigger. So, there goes my idea. I was overthinking a bit because I never considered J-Pod was going to get spotted there. I may have to Icarus jump to get the ideal position. With that said, and even then, probably not going to be as effective as I like, because if I get too close, I'm going to trigger the sarcophagus. But this would still be a flank shot, so... And I do have run and gun, let's not kid ourselves. Do I really do that? It's not quite a flank. I'm willing to do this. I should not have vision at the sarcophagus in any way, here's hoping. Let's see though, if that's true. Now what are my hit chances? 84, 75 with the Deadeye. And we've seen that can kill, but I don't want to attempt the 75. Let's just go with 2 hits. It can always dodge, mind you, which is going to suck. But I'll cripple it like hell. One more time, J-Pod. Perfect. It burnt all my Icarus charges, but I think we're good. I still have a grappling hook. 2 grappling hooks for that matter. And I still have good old run and gun to kind of make up for that to an extent.
I'm trusting you here.
So everyone get on out and get on reloading. I was about to say repair, that's not needed. Only Stimpy cares about repairing, and he's not even damaged yet. So, everyone just reload. That's, you have autoloaders anyway, so you still could take actions. So I think we're good. It did burn in our autoloader charge, but I think for some weird reason I think it refreshed my autoloaders when we went to the next scene or the next floor. But are we done? Let's just end the turn. Codex is not going to do anything. Now let's just creep on up and get ready for our hunter friend.
What's over there?
Because he should be easy to hit from here until he starts moving around, so... And I don't want to use my grappling hook in any form, and I don't want to see... I don't want to see the sarcophagus preemptively, too. I'm gonna have to keep my Batman's in a bad spot because he's on the ladder. Alright, well, Werewolf, get up there. This should be fairly straightforward, although I am likely going to take some injuries because of how skilled the hunter's going to be at shooting if I don't murder him immediately, which I'm going to probably try to avoid doing to maximize my ability to shoot at the sarcophagus the turn after. So I am likely to take a shot of some kind. So, I don't know what to do with you just yet, J-Pod, but I guess we'll wait until we see where the hunter goes. With that said. So Batman, yeah, unfortunately you're not going to get your double shots like I want, but I think that's okay. You don't have any debilitating effects for our hunter. Is it possible we can just move up a tiny bit just to get as close as we can to the front? This might trigger it anyway. Okay, everyone can move up to this line. No closer, just to be thorough and safe.
On my way.
Since I'm going to be ill prepared for it if I do trigger the hunter. Let's do this by the book. At least that way I have the best movement possible for getting in position on the hunter. Still don't know what I want to do with J-Pod just yet. But I think he's fine where he's at. Now, Sevlana, I think you go first. You have the holo target after all, and I gotta remember to use the damn thing. You also have a rocket launcher for destroying cover, which arguably is better in some cases. Because it shreds armor too. So now I need a reminder. What are his skills and traits? I completely forget aside from the fact he can summon berserkers and that. Which would be fun. Can enter Overwatch on ending turn. Okay, that's not a concern. Immune to explosives, so rockets out of the question. Aside for destroying cover. Low profile. So, I do want to destroy his cover with that said, because he's going to gain health. But, he's going to take a lot of damage quickly if I can get multiple attacks in. Which hopefully is what J-Pod can do, but he doesn't have chain shot. Wait, why do you have kinetic playing already?
Come here to play with your toys, Commander.
That is odd. I have no explanation for that. But let's give Sevlana going then, I guess. In fact, I might just use tactical analysis. He's still in cover though. I do have Inspire. Let's do a crap ton of damage to him. I can't stasis him, let's remember that. And I don't actually want to kill him either, with that said. I want to make sure I have him low enough to kill off easily with a soul fire and some like stock shots. And that's not quite cover I can destroy either, let's keep that in mind too. So he moved in a bad spot, possibly, for me. So let's get the most out of our soldiers with that said. Batman cannot slash, alas. So I might just give you tactical, combat presence. I also have Inspire, which would be better in this sense to use on Sevlana, because I am totally planning on a chain shot to start us off. I think Batman first, because he's going to be shooting more often than not on the sarcophagus there. Especially if you can get some hair triggers, so it allows him an opportunity to move forward. So let's get on moving up. We also have dual strike with J-Pod, so that's going to be amazing too. Now, I don't think I open up with the chain shot because, of course, it would greatly minimize my chance to hit. Let's just hope we don't miss. Nope, did not happen. But he absorbed a lot of the damage regardless, so... And I have run and gun. This would be a perfect opportunity for it. Let's shred the rest of the armor first, shall we? So, Anchor, I think you're next.
I guess that'll be
Shred the rest of the armor. We'll have Inspire. I do have Bond too, so let's keep that in mind if I'm going to run and gun. Which is a terrible idea. I might as well yellow move run and gun. So that way I'm at point blank range. So I might use Inspire anyway. But shred the rest of that armor. Good hit. Let's not kill him too quickly. I still need to poison him with Shimon after all. And he is going to very easily get a flank of some kind too, I think. Shimon might be at risk of taking a shot anyway. But at least he's going to flank.
Absolutely.
The idea is, of course, trying to poison him. So that way, it minimizes his mobility and his chance to hit some. So, Shimon, have your fun. Bewilder's starting to take effect too.
Where did you dig that thing up? It's
Uh,
probably
Let's see. More criticals. Man, we're going to kill him in record time, but... Again, that's not the plan. The plan's not to kill the damn guy. Not right away, at least. But...
can't entirely blame you skirmishers
Nope.
for being angry.
What did a trade actually trigger? Oh, parkour. Okay. So that's the second time it triggered for me. Nice. He's taking ridiculous damage now. And I think Batman can just grapple after him, no matter where he goes. Although if he grapples over there, I don't think I can reach. Not without a blue move, which is fine. If I do this right, I'm only going to need a single shot anyway. More critical hits, please. Ooh, more free actions. Please keep them coming. Ooh, this is brutal. I'm loving it. Although, I guess I might as well use my bond. J-Pod's kind of not needed anymore, let alone the dual strike. Well, J-Pod's like the best one qualified to kind of like get him low, to the point I can one-shot with any ability in all seriousness. So let's Deadeye, let's just point-blank shot. It shouldn't straight up kill him. There's always that possibility though, isn't there? I might as well go for the 100, it's going to be a crit anyway. And I forgot about Bewildered too. So, you are guaranteed... Yes, you are guaranteed... Oh, I gotta keep in mind, that's Bewildered also causing that. So, that's fine. Ooh, if I'm really lucky, maybe I can Overwatch kill it. When he grapples. That's always a possibility. And Tactical Analysis also triggers you. Ow! Well, I guess Werewolf's gonna be out of action for a little bit. The one person I did not want you shooting at. And... apparently Tactical Analysis screwed you over completely, buddy. So that sucks for you. Alright, Batman, have the honors. Now we have a sarcophagus to kill. How much damage can we do to sarcophagus? Is it possible to just murder it with a bunch of shots? And even bigger question, how many people actually envision? So Batman, without a doubt, you start us off. Give me some hair triggers, please. No hair triggers. Ooh, Overdrive's mighty tempting, but we'll see where we're going first. Chain shot. I'm terrified because this didn't work the first time I tried it, so I worry it may not work again. I know I intend to dual strike regardless. But let's try it anyway. Let's maximize our damage. Now don't bug out, please. Thank you. That's just what I want to see. Now, J-Pod, you just go... Well, it's a guaranteed hit. Who am I kidding? Just dual strike it, axe throw it, do everything you need to. This may be overcommitted, though. But I do want to try killing this thing as quickly as possible. Alright, so that should go... There goes, like, what, 60 health there. With just 2 soldiers, basically, but it did use a lot of actions, too. Now, Shimon, you're without a doubt better with your pistol, let's not kid ourselves, so... Just keep on shooting. Maybe I'm wrong, this thing's probably not going to die, but... Not a single turn, but I think I'm okay with that. Let's see, Anchor... You get more shots on it. Yeah, we have no more dual strikes. No more like multi-shot abilities. We do have overdrive. That's going to do like 30 damage, but I don't have enough firepower. I do have inspire, but does that actually help me? No. Not really. So we're going to have to deal with some advent, I think. But this thing will die next turn. Because already half its health's gone. It's pretty damn crippled. So what do we get? What do we get? Okay, a mech. So you're just gonna overwatch. So you might be a bit of a pain to reach. And a codex. So we can just stasis you easily enough. Stasis you and put you out of my misery for a bit. And Sevlana has lightning reflexes, so... I think we turn our attention to this and make sure we kill the sarcophagus. Overdrive, and I have rapid fire too. I'd rather just use rapid fire on you. Adrenaline, overdrive serum for the mobility. How much mobility would it give me though? Because I want to get up in your face for another rapid fire. Can I blue move up to your face? Yes I can, I can even do it from behind.
On your order.
Alright, so we're just going to do this again with the codex. Have your fun, J-Pod. 100% all around. I should have probably dead-eyed, but that would have made a chance for it to miss. Never mind the fact that it gave it a chance to dodge, so... Rapid fire without a doubt was a much better choice. So, Shimon, take your pistol shots. You're going to be out in the open, but I think you're okay. If we can manage the mech. Because I think Stimpy's going to help you in this regard here. And Batman also gets multiple shots, with possible hair triggers, let's not forget that. Although he's going to need a reload in a moment. So any hair trigger is going to be spent on that. No hair trigger. So Stimpy without doubt can kill that, so what do we do about our mech? And I do have Inspire still, which will probably be for Sevlana with that said. Anchor is also available. So I gotta really think on making sure I kill this mech. I also have a Frost Bomb, let's not kid ourselves. I had Lightning Reflexes, that's the one ability I remember having on Sevlana. Now, worst case, I just Inspire and Frost Bomb this thing. I think that's all I need to do, so I'm not concerned. If I can kill it, that'd be even better, though. Because, let's see, can you Inspire right now? Although, yeah, you would use a bond and then Inspire, I think is what the plan is. So, Stimpy, just overdrive, take 2 shots. Well, is there any way you can actually see the mech from where you're at with only a single action? Yes, you can. So, whoop. I think we'll commit to the shots anyway. At least 2 shots. Because again, Shimon can actually kill this. Once Stimpy takes a shot. Although, Shimon's kind of in the way for like a Plasma Blaster on the heavy mech to try and contribute. Never mind, J-Pod is. So, I think the plan is a Bond and then Inspire. Although it's kind of unnecessary again, because I think what's Stimpy gonna do honestly besides reload, I guess. Maybe that was a dumb idea. Either way, it just gives Stimpy a chance to reload if nothing else, I guess.
With the capacitor damaged,
So, shoot our mech.
has been interrupted. I believe now would be the appropriate
And then
time
inspire
to
for the frost bomb.
them out. Then you know what to do. Take that creature down.
I could also lance it, but it's not going to die yet. Just inspire Sivlana, use the frost bomb. No one's injured. Simple as that. Alright, so Sivlana, just frost bomb this thing. For a moment a thought crossed my mind that maybe I wasn't in reach for whatever weird reason. Clearly that was a foolish thought, and even more critical hits. Oh, look who come to join the mech. It would have been funny if somehow you used the mech for cover. But you're going to be a pain in the ass to hunt down way back there.
Now that wasn't supposed to happen. And just when I was starting to like you, you're the reason why this world can't have nice things.
I kind of disagree, but whatever, float your boat, buddy. Now, I can cancel Overwatch easily enough. I'm just not going to have a good chance to hit.
Don't bat an eye.
So yeah, lightning reflexes. Yeah, well, I already knew you had an Overwatch. It's just funny I didn't see the Overwatch icon on you. And never mind, it took an eternity for it to actually end. I really want to shoot you, I'm not gonna lie, because you're immune to explosives. I gotta keep in mind again, he's gonna get health every time I miss, even if it is only like 3 health. No, he's not happy. J-Pod needs to reload. So I guess your job is to just bond. Use your bond, maximize Sivlana's potential.
Fear us.
And you're in cover anyway, so you should be safe from any kind of harm. Of course, free reload, no worries. We still got plenty of shots left. Let's not forget about our mech. By no means, let's not forget about our mech. Can I do another lance? Not quite. Not unless I could somehow get over here, but nowhere that gives me cover unless Stimpy can help. This might suck because Stimpy is going to get hit as a result, so what I should have done was move Werewolf first. Because this is probably not going to work as well as I like. I'm going to try and see if I can get a double hit, though. I also have Fuse, which doesn't help me any. Oh, I wasn't in reach anyway of the Hunter. So, that's kind of a good thing, isn't it? I could also stasis the mech. But I don't have many shots on him anyway, so that doesn't do me much favors. Shimmy, where can you go? Not really far. You do have a grappling hook. I would love to utilize it, but it's not going to give you any good shots. So I think you just stay hidden and prepare for maybe next turn then. Because your lightning hands is going to be up next turn too. Let's see, anchor. Going to be tricky to get full cover. And there's not many people who can actually shoot at the Chosen. So I think really Sivlana gets protection just in case. Even though he is going to grappling hook. Let's not kid ourselves. So he's going to have a prime shot opportunity on any of my soldiers. Oh, I thought I had an autoloader? Oh no, just hair trigger, never mind. I thought I had an autoloader, I was wrong. Do I grapple though? Well, I could shoot the mech already, so might as well tempt it. More hits, please. Hair trigger for bonus points. Didn't happen. So, finish off our mech. Maybe Sivlana gets another shot.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
I'm tempted to just suppress the damn bugger. The only sad thing is I'd rather him be able to avoid Overwatch. I wish he had Shadow Step because I want the aim penalty, not to shoot at him. Because if I hit him, if I miss, then he just gets bonus health. Oh yeah, he has a low profile too, so suppression is probably a better idea.
Guess I better be more careful.
So let's see what happens. Overwatch is probably a terrible idea.
Fast enough for me.
Ha!
That was the least likely outcome. Can you hear it?
I'm surprised that you did not move. You could have grappled hooked up the high ground.
I thank you. If I wasn't still compelled to kill you.
Oh my. He's not a cheerful fella, is he? So what are my chances to hit? 92, but we have Sevlana. Let's keep in mind for hollow targeting. So let's get a little bit closer. I don't think I can destroy that cover, mind you. And Plasma Blaster probably counts as an explosive, mind you, so I don't think it's going to do any damage. As much as I would love to move Stimpy up and try and do more damage, I don't think you actually see him anymore, so I don't think you ever saw him. Yeah, that wasn't very helpful.
This unit scanners are active.
I do have Run and Gun backup now, but let's hang on to the bond. That might be more useful. And I have Gas Grenade for good measure, but Shimon has plenty prime shots. He has amazing hit chances, so that's not a concern. And let's take full advantage of a high ground, since Shimon's already kind of like the easiest to hit. And I gotta keep in mind again, Sevlana takes a shot first. Not an impressive chance to hit, mind you, so I'd rather just suppress. And then let Anchor take the shot for shredding. Since apparently, the suppression worked amazingly last turn, so why not try it again in case. There goes his armor. Let's see, and the poison round's gonna add to that insult. So, ooh, and Bewildered too. He's gonna take an amazing amount of damage there. I'm surprised the suppression counts as an attack, I suppose. Since technically it doesn't do any damage. Now, Batman, I would love you to maximize your shots, but... Oh, you see the Chosen there. It's probably not as effective as I like, because you're not going to get a good angle bonus. But the hull targeting will help some. I hate to give him extra shields, though. Yeah, there's our first miss on him. It's only 3 health, but it's going to continue to get worse if I'm not careful. Yeah, Batman's just feeding the beast at this point. Now Batman has to undo his own mess with an 80% chance to hit. He did hit at least. Now J-Pod sadly cannot get much of a shot, but not yet anyway. Not yet. And these overwatches are probably a terrible idea because again, he's gonna get extra health from it. I do have a stasis, no Inspire though. And I don't think I'm gonna get to hit him with the Null Lance anyway. So Werewolf's in a bit of an odd spot. I could have fired a rocket launcher, but I don't think that destroys that pillar. I don't think it does anyway. But let the hull targeting keep doing its thing, please. Beastmaster does not matter, because once he's dead, this mission's already over. He should have done that last turn. The joke's on him, buddy. But it is burning up all my Overwatches, though, sadly. But they're not scary. I don't have to concern myself with these Berserkers. But still, him summoning these Berserkers are, again, wasting my Overwatch shots. Again, that might actually be a good thing. But you do not like that suppression, do you? Alright, Sevlana. Time to get up close and personal. Ooh, 100% chance, just murder him, please. And if that doesn't do it, then a bond will help seal the deal. Alright, a bond should do it because of Bewildered. So J-Pod, you know what to do. You're already max rank, so you don't need the experience. But can we farm a free reload? Thank God for that. We're in this predicament again where I'm using bonds on soldiers with no ammo. So that does kill you, right? No, it doesn't. You're not bewildered yet, damn it. I could critically hit, though. I do have Anchor as my fallback plan. I also have Shimon, so what I want to do is try and farm a little bit of experience. I don't think I could kill both these Berserkers with that said. And Stimpy can't get a critical hit. Where's Batman? Well, that doesn't matter, I suppose. Let's just kill one of these things. So Werewolf, you take the first shot, because you don't need experience. And actually, that miss helps me anyway. Well, let's see. Who can get the kill? Stimpy. Well, not quite. I have to smash for that. Which is fine. Guaranteed kill if I smash him. And Stimpy likes the idea of fighting something his own size. So J-Pod has run and gun. So let's see if we can get this other Berserker kill. I just gotta make sure Anchor Shimon still has a shot, just in case though. Just in damn case. What was the damage? I think it was 30-ish. Yeah, there goes half his health immediately. So Shimon, what do you have available? Just sniper rifle and pistols. So, let's hang on to one of your shots just in case. Well, Anchor can also do that, but I think Shimon has a guaranteed hit anyway, with the hull targeting. Close. Which I don't like. Can I grapple you somewhere better? I can. It would be a flank. Maybe. The range bonus alone should negate any... God damn it. I got too excited for my own good. Alright, so Batman, I guess this is your job. We can still kill this thing. And I can actually slash to get in melee, can I? Actually, no, I can't. Oh yeah, I can. It was just a different hotkey. I was looking on the right and not on the left, so... Slash this thing light on fire. I want to try and maximize my chances here. So Batman, try and get us a kill. So 2 health left. What actions do I have left? Anchor, Shimon, who sadly cannot shoot anything. And you have free reload still. Oh well, so much for trying to farm experience. I could have actually got all of them killed. But just in case I don't get the critical hit I want. Okay, he is down. I think he still potentially could have survived the critical hit anyway. Oh well. I tried to farm a little bit of experience. It did not pay off. But there was no risk.
It wasn't easy, but we managed.
There was no risk at all, at least. It's just a shame that Werewolf had to take the damage he did just because of the dang pistol. Of all the people, you had to shoot the one that was actually in cover and not flanked. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But I think he knew what my strategy was, and the value of Werewolf. But at least I have the infirmary to rapidly speed up my recovery, so that shouldn't be a big deal just yet. It should hopefully be only a couple days. I don't know how exactly it'll be calculated in just yet, because I think there is still a bit of a random factor to it. But let's see what promotions we get, because I didn't see any during the mission, so I'm hoping I get at least one promotion. Just one, please. No promotion unless Batman somehow got one. So that's a shame. More loot's always good. 4 Codex Brains, like we need it. And of course the Dark Lance and Dark Claw. So no promotions, that stinks. And I didn't even pay attention. How long is Werewolf wounded? 6 days, so that delays that some, sadly. Not much I could do about that. That was bad circumstances there for me. But let's continue grabbing our intel and go on to the next mission, because all that's left to do is work towards the final mission. So if we just have a couple of guerrilla ops, maybe deal with an advent facility or 2. I might be forced to deal with them. An alien psyop, which I'm hoping, ooh, please inspire these weapons for me. I need to research them. Although they're all 6 days, so are they really inspired? If they're all the same, I could not tell you. I'm still going to assume I'm getting a bonus, so I might as well grab it while I can. With that said, so once I deal with the avatar, I should be okay on the avatar, on the progress here. We just need a mission. Give me a mission. There we are, Gorilla Op. And there's only 2 available. Oh, that's because there's only 2 dark events, is there? Let's see, the Lost, I don't care about them. They're just more of an annoyance here, and I don't need an engineer. And what's this one? Bunch of supply, which I don't care about either. So, neither of these matter, but both of them have Lost, apparently. Oh, and that explains why, because there's only 2 dark events. Oh well. I'll have to look and see what I'm going to do next, I suppose. Thank you for watching, everyone. Now, we just got one direction to go.